Today we'll be doing 2 sets of 4 exercises that help with diastasis recti and can be done whether you're pregnant or not. The first exercise we'll be doing is chair squats. So use a chair, and I want you to sit down onto the chair and then come back up. So squat down and actually plant your butt on the chair, and then using and tightening your transverse abdominis, stand back up. And when you squat, I want you to pay attention to your knees. Make sure they're not going past your toes. And I want you to try to push through your heels. Try not to let momentum take you. I want you to just go down, sit on that chair, tighten up the transverse abdominis, and come back up. Okay, now we're going to squat from side to side. So we're just going to go out to the side, just going to give a little bit of movement and go into a wider squat a little bit. Again, make sure your knees aren't passing your toes. And you see here, even though it's just the corner of the chair, I'm letting my butt go down and touch that chair. Take this slowly. Try not to just let momentum take you, but slowly go down and back up, pushing through your heels. Squats are great for diastasis recti and also for strengthening the pelvic floor. Great, now we're going to do a squat with a ball. You can also use like a pillow or something like that, or a yoga block. So you're going to put it in between your knees. And I was actually having a little trouble with this little ball in between my knees, so if you want, you can get like a bigger ball. So put it in between your knees, and as you're going down to your squat, I want you to squeeze that ball. This is going to help even more with the pelvic floor. The pelvic floor and the transverse abdominis, those two are really tied together. So it's really great to work both of those, and a lot of exercises that do one do help with the other. So go down to the squat, touch that butt down to the chair, and then tighten up your transverse abdominis and stand up. I'm going to be honest, I had a lot of leakage, we'll call it, postpartum and even while I was pregnant, and squatting really helped. I notice a difference when I squat and keep squats in my exercise routine. My pelvic floor really tightens and I don't have that problem, so it's such a wonderful exercise. Now we're going to do a sumo squat. You're going to keep your legs pretty wide. You're going to touch that butt down to the chair as well. Mind your knees so they don't pass your toes. And push up through the heel. And as you go down and up, squeeze, give it a little extra Kegel, squeeze down there as if you're trying to hold your pee. Try not to let momentum take you. It's okay. Sit down on that chair. It kind of makes you work a little bit harder to get up because you've planted yourself down onto the chair. So use your muscles as you sit down and then tighten up that transverse abdominis and stand up. So down, tighten transverse, and Kegel up. Keep it going. You're doing great. Squats are wonderful because they really work your entire core. Okay, let's start from the top. We're going to do our chair squats again. Just the basic squat. We're going to go down, plant that butt on the chair, and then back up. Down and then back up. Make sure that your knees aren't passing your toes and you're feeling yourself having to push up through your heels. So you're not on your toes, you're pushing up from your heels because you're sitting your butt way back. Now, even when you're doing other types of squats without the chair, this is how you want to do it, as if you're sitting back into a chair. Okay, side to side squat. Just give a little movement. change up the squat a little bit. So from side to side. Sit that butt back. I'm actually touching the corner of the chair with my butt. Make sure that you're feeling that transverse abdominis, closing up that diastasis recti. Even feel the Kegel as you go up. Squeeze those Kegels as you go up. Keep it going. We're going to go into the squat with the ball or with the pillow or whatever you have that you can put between your legs just to kind of give that extra oomph. So while squeezing that ball between the knees, sit down in the chair slowly and then slowly get back up. Keep your entire core very tight. Keep it going. And this is something that obviously I'm doing while pregnant. I'm probably about, 15 weeks here. And you can do this while you're pregnant. You can do this after. You can do this before. Squats are just great all around. Okay, going into the sumo squat. So just going to spread your legs nice and wide. And again, you're going to sit back into that chair a little bit. Keeping those knees behind the toes. Pushing up through the heels. You're going to sit back. And as you squeeze up out of the squat, squeeze those Kegels too. Get the most you can with this workout. I'm telling you, I can't wait till I can do jump squats and all of that. But for right now, we want our diastasis recti to heal so that we can move forward and do some of the more advanced, more high intensity type exercises that we might be used to. Okay, wonderful, you did it. Don't forget, if you like this workout, give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any future videos, and share with friends who might benefit from it. Thanks!